everyone, Model Deer Farmer here, coming back to you. We got a review of our first Case IH product on the channel here today, and it's going to be the Case IH Axial Flow 9250 Chrome Edition Rice Combine. So this is a rice combine, so it does not have a corn head to start off with. It is the 2022 Case IH Farm Show toy. So, a nice prestige level type of item here. We'll kind of get into it here. We'll start off with the box and kind of talking about where you can get these, price range. We got the box here. Since this is a farm show, it does come in a closed box. It says Case IH Chrome Edition Axial Flow 9250 2022 Farm Show. So, very cool piece of equipment here. It's got a picture of the combine toy one right there. On this side, it's got a picture of one of them harvesting rice in real life. We come to the back of the box, it's the same on the front. We go to the other side, you also got a picture of the combine dumping into a grain cart. And moving to the top, we got a nice overhead view of the combine harvesting some rice and putting it into a grain cart. So it is a closed box. If you do buy it from, say, the Case IH store, you can still get them sealed. So they will come in a brown box that goes around the outside, which then, if you buy that, will give you a chance at the gold painted chase units, which I believe are like 10% of the production run. Whereas if you buy them from some of your third-party sites, they will not have that and they will not be sealed anymore. And so they will end up being the red ones. But so now let's talk about price range for this combine. So it is a prestige kind of level item. It is a farm show toy. So it's going to run you a little bit more expensive than a normal kind of play version of the combine. Now, from most places that you can get it, it runs $35 to $45. So kind of in that range is what you're going to want to pick them up for. That's a fair price for them. $40 is like right on the money what I would pay for one. And so that's kind of the range you want to be looking for. And now let's kind of get into the combine. So like I said before, it is a rice combine, so it does not have a corn head, just has the draper here. We'll go ahead, take the draper off here. This is your standard draper that you get with pretty much any Case IH combine model that you get. So try focusing the camera. There's the side of it there. The model is a Case IH 316240, which means it's 40 foot. It's a TerraFlex draper, so it would flex in real life, or I believe you could lock it up to be rigid, which is what you would want to do with rice, because rice you would be wanting to take a clear straight cut across the whole pass. So I believe that you can lock it up in real life. I know you can with deer. I'm not as sure as with Case IH, but I'm guessing they probably got the same kind of idea. So moving over to the combine now, this is the Case IH 9250. Now, Ertl has used the same exact mold for so many of the same exact Case IH combines over the years. So that is kind of my one disappointing thing. We're going to start out with that right now. It's not really on Ertl. It's more on Case IH they've pretty much kept their combine designs the same for a really long time. John Deere has had lots of variability with the X9, the S series, the STS series. It just seems like they're making so many different versions of this combine as well. I have the 2017 Farm Show version, and it's this same exact type of combine, same exact mold that they made the parts out of. So that is kind of my one complaint. I would have liked to see something different, like I have a 7150 case. I've been wanting to do a review on that. It is a prestige combine, and it looks a lot different than this. It looks a lot nicer. I like that one a lot more. But we'll kind of get into looking at the combine now. Starting off with the wheels and everything, it does have tracks. It does have tracks on it. Tracks flex as you move them back and forth, so that is a cool kind of thing. The only complaint I have with this is, oh, they're a little bit dusty on the bottom, is that these tracks are very loose. I have 2 of these combines, these models, same exact 2022 farm shows, and the tracks are just very wobbly. I don't know if that's just an error with the 2 that I got, or if that's like it on all of them, but they're very wobbly, which is one kind of thing that I kind of wish was a little bit better. Moving to the front here, it is a prestige level combine, so you got the black parts right there where you'd put your feet if you're walking across to get to the other side. You do have the detail of the mirrors along with the beacons on it. Very detailed interior with the red seats like how they would be in real life. You got the arm rails both on the right side here and on the left side. You got your ladder that sticks out here. You got your flashers on each side as well. So a very detailed front end to this combine. Now as we kind of move to the side here, we look at the right side. You of course got your body panel there where it says 9250, AFS Connect, Axial Flow, Case IH. Now moving into the back tires, I think this is kind of what they mean by the chrome edition. On the normal combines, it is not like black in there. I think that might be a black chrome. That's really the only difference I see between a normal Case IH combine and this chrome edition, whatever they call it. So that, I think, is what the chrome edition is. You got your, I think that's the radiator fan back there. Like how they put the detail in to actually paint it black. That is a very nice feature. Moving up here to the grain tank, you got the normal Case IH stock grain tank extension. And along with the GPS up there. My complaint is this auger up here. It looks really bad. With the plastic molding, how they did it, it looks bad. The John Deere combines, if you have a John Deere combine recently, the S series or the X series, they have actual nice augers up here. Just like my 7150 case, so it's not just Deere. 7150 case, Prestige, that I really like a lot better, has a very nice unloading auger up here. This one just feels like everything else has all these handles and arms and lights and everything. I feel like they could have added a little bit more detail to the grain auger in there, and this thing would have been up in there, a very top item. Forgot to mention before, it does say Farm Show 2022 Case IH on the top of the cab, so you have that special marking as kind of a cool way to commemorate the farm shows, which I did go to Farm Progress Show this year, did not pick it up there, got it somewhere else, but it is, I always like getting the farm shows, they're very nice pieces. Moving to the back here, we got a lot going on. We'll move out the auger. You got this handrail up here, which in real life would stand up. I think it does on my 7150 Prestige. But that'd kind of just be a handrail, help you get up there a little bit easier. This one does not fold up. Move over here. Here's your exhaust. Big exhaust compared to the John Deere Commons. John Deere Commons have a lot more compact exhaust design, but it is what it is. I like the detail in painting the top of the steps there. Giving that silver detail makes it look really nice in there, and as well with the black flooring in there. That is also a nice detail. I know on kind of the replica play versions, it's just red in there, so that even it being like a textured design looks very, very nice. Now you do have all your handrails around here, which is also a very nice feature. Like seeing that. This part back here does not fold down with the auger to get up there, or the ladder. You don't climb up an auger. I mean, I guess you could, but I don't really, so. But you got your Case IH logo back here. You got your lights, brake lights, flashers, turn signals. You got your SMV sign. You got your chopper, which is always in a folded down position, which I kind of wish that it was done a little bit differently. I know on the John Deere ones, even since the STS series, which was like 2010, they've had, John Deere farm toys have had a lot better chopper. This chopper just feels like it's kind of just thrown on there, and it's a piece of metal that you can't move or do anything with. Kind of moving to the same with the back axle. Would have kind of liked to see it turn. I know the X9 does not have the turning either, but it's just kind of something that would have been kind of nice to see. By the way, this is out of the Vietnam factory, so I think both of our other farm show toys this year were made out of the China factory, but these were made out of the Vietnam factory. Moving to the unloading auger, it is a nice long unloading auger. It does fold in the back, so when you put it in the shed, you can conserve space. And then it would fold out, and then you bring it out, and you got lots of distance for those big heads like this 40-footer. You'll be able to unload with plenty of room. And I do like the feature that they're getting into on these newer combines that Earl is making. The augers actually go up. Way back, Earl could never make them actually go up. But now, they start out flat with the combine, you swing them out, and they go up, which I really like that. It looks nice, as well as it being how it is in real life. Moving back up to the feeder house here, I do like the big detail with the feeder house chains right there. That just adds a little bit more extra detail that you don't pay attention. I didn't realize it earlier, but it's something that's just kind of there if you're looking, and it looks really nice. Now with the mirrors here, I think these are lights on the front, and you got your lights along here with the tiny little Case IH logo. I like how they got that logo on there, even though it's really small and a little bit tough to see. The accuracy on it is still spot on. Now moving to the back of the mirrors here, it does not look like it's like how it is on some of the John Deere ones where it's shiny. It's just like silver paint, but still the detail is nice. As well as on here you got all the silver details of where the bolts would be on the tracks, so that is very cool as well. You even got on the side of the feeder house here all these separate little parts, that little hose there that's all black. You got this that's black. I love the detail that they're putting into these things. And as well as you got the silver steps. Earl is really putting a lot of detail into these prestige model combines. My kind of wish, though, on this piece is that the auger would be done a little bit better up in top there. The tracks would be a little less wobbly, because they're very wobbly. And I kind of wish that you could do a little bit more with the chopper, that it would look a little bit cooler, because it's kind of just hanging there and you can't really do anything with it. But overall, it is a very nice piece to add to my collection. I actually have 2 of them, so I thought it was cool because it's supposed to be a rice combine, so it's definitely something that I did not have before, and I think that it is pretty cool. It would have been cool to get the gold chase unit, but we did not end up with one of those. But it's still a, whoops, sorry, there's my clock going off. But it would really be nice to just see a couple of those changes, but otherwise it's a very nice piece. Nice farm show model. So, thanks for watching this review, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the Case IH review. Gonna try to get a review off this done of this 7150 case that I've been talking about, because it's also a very nice Case IH combine. But I hope you enjoyed this video of the 9250 AFS Connect Axial Flow Case IH Rice Combine. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to, subscribe to the channel to make sure you never miss any new videos we upload here. If you have a question or comment, leave them down in the comment section below. If you have any ideas on what we should review next, also leave those down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends as well. See if they would like to see a review on this Case IH combine. Hope you enjoyed. As always, I'll see you in the next one.